Step back! Stay away from us!
That was body cam video from last July. The voice you hear is Boulder police officer Waylon Lolotai. Now, here's witness video from a different angle, showing Kelly Clark with her hands behind her back. And here's cell phone video from one more angle. You don't see the shove, but you do see Boulder police arresting her.
Hey! Step back! Stay away from us! Stay away from us!
That shove is why Kelly Clark sought out attorney Adam Frank, who says Clark's head barely missed hitting the light pole.
There's no question she was not posing any form of a threat.
Clark was arrested for obstructing a peace officer, a charge prosecutors later dismissed.
It's just such obvious misconduct. There's no question about it.
The lawsuit says Boulder should have never hired Lolotai in the first place, largely because this shove is remarkably similar to another shove when Lolotai was a Denver sheriff's deputy in December of 2014.
Boulder knew all of that and said, that's the guy we want policing Boulder. So Boulder is ultimately responsible for the absolute natural consequence of hiring a bad cop.
The Denver sheriff put Lolotai under investigation for 18 months, but never reached a conclusion. Still, at Lolotai's disciplinary hearing, his own attorney was expecting a punishment.
And we're here today because he's been disciplined for a violation of Rule and Regulation 300.22, inappropriate use of force.
But Denver did not discipline Lolotai. Instead, he quit 2 weeks later. A month later, he starts with Boulder police.
I need protection from you guys.
Here he's seen on body cam arresting a homeless woman named Michelle Rodriguez.
I need to call the cops. Why are you guys harassing me?
She took out her cell phone to call for a police supervisor because she felt cops were harassing her.
You're abusing your powers. You can't even work in the night.
2 days ago, a Boulder jury acquitted Rodriguez of obstructing a peace officer.
You need to step back, man.
And then there's the Sammy Lawrence case.
By the way, you see this dragon stuff. You see the little thing on the very bottom, that rubber thing. That's called a walking aid legally by ADA law.
Sammy was videotaping Officer Lolotai because he felt the officer was harassing homeless people.
You are harassing me. Get off of me. This is my walking aid. You took my walking aid off of me.
Adam Frank says it's a pattern of aggressive behavior for a cop he says Boulder should have never hired.
He needs to be fired, or at a bare minimum needs to have absolutely no contact with the public. That he has shown time and time again that he cannot interact with the public without resorting to violence and without resorting to unjustified violence.
Stay away from us!